single attraction will feature one of the more intriguing matchups in terms of nicknames. Clifford, the Black Rhino Etienne, the hometown favorite out of Baton Rouge, Louisiana, will take on former heavyweight champion Francois Botha, also known as the White Buffalo, originally from South Africa. It's dubbed the Call of the Wild, but will it live up to its name? Let's check the numbers as we go to the tail of the tape. Some feel Botha's an old 33, Etienne a young 32. The height equal, Botha down from a career-high 241 his last fight. Etienne consistent at 224. And the reach nearly even. And the key rules for this non-title fight: there's no standing 8 count, no 3 knockdown rule. A fighter cannot be saved by the bell in any round. If an accidental headbutt occurs before the end of the 4th round, the fight is ruled a technical draw. If it happens after the end of round 4, they will go to the scorecards. So here are the Big Easy, laid-back New Orleans, Louisiana. We're getting ready for Clifford Etienne versus Francois Botha. Heavyweight scheduled for 10. Let's get the official introductions from our ring announcer, Thomas Schreiber.
Good evening, ladies and gentlemen, as we welcome you to the New Orleans Arena for our featured bout, and it is brought to you by Rhino Promotions in association with Les Bonanno, Bayou Promotions, and Showtime. This bout is sanctioned by the Louisiana State Boxing and Wrestling Commission. Chairman is Fielding Davis. Vice Chairman is Buddy Embonato, along with Alvin Topham. Chief Physician is Dr. Jerry Rosenberg, and the timekeepers are Keith Thibodeau and Juan Femia Sr., counting for the knockdowns. The 3 judges assigned, scoring on a 10-point must system are Barry Orgeron of Cutoff, Louisiana, Kenny Santes of Franklin, Louisiana, and Paul Ceda of Folsom, Louisiana. When the bell rings, the referee in charge of the action will be Elmo Adolph of Destrehan, Louisiana. The time has come for our main event, 10 rounds of boxing in the heavyweight division. So now, ladies and gentlemen in attendance and boxing fans joining us around the world, live from the New Orleans Arena, it's showtime. Introducing to you first, fighting out of the blue corner, he's wearing white trunks and is fighting out of Newport Beach, California, by way of Pretoria, South Africa, and weighed in at exactly 233 pounds. His record consists of 44 wins, 4 losses, 1 draw, 1 no contest, with 28 wins coming by way of knockout. Ladies and gentlemen, please welcome the former IBF heavyweight champion of the world, the White Buffalo, Francois Botha. And his opponent fighting directly across from him tonight out of the red corner. He's wearing red with black trim and comes to us from nearby Baton Rouge, Louisiana, and weighed in at 224 pounds. He has a professional record of 24 wins, just 1 loss, with 17 wins coming by way of knockout. Ladies and gentlemen, introducing the number 5 contender by the WBO, the Black Rhino, Clifford Etienne. Once again, your referee in charge, Elmo Adolph. Now to give the instructions. 10-round schedule.
Just one. I just want one up here. Everybody else down, please. All right, gentlemen. You receive your instructions. I personally have told you what I expect of you. When I say break, I want a clean break. Protect yourself at all times. This bout is by the ABC rules. Have a good one. Shake hands, come out boxing.
We're basically here to find out where Etienne and Botha fit into a very strange heavyweight division. After tonight, we still may not know. Fast starting banger, Clifford Etienne with a good work rate, keeps the pressure on. Francois Botha, meanwhile, tries to induce a sloppy fight. He'll punch, grab, and hold. He's a tough character. He's very strong. He's got that looping right, which can be sneaky. And the first offering by the White Buffalo.
Well, he came right out looking to land that right hand on the temple area.
And they are going right at it, Bobby, right here at the opening bell.
I told you this has to be a fast-paced fight. It's got to be colorful, style.
Step back, all right?
Etienne's big punch, a leaping left hook. At times careless defensively by keeping his hands down too low.
Don't hit and hold. Don't hit and hold.
Botha, who has no quit. But it'll take more than one punch to dismantle Francois Botha. Tyson's the only guy to be able to do that. And we'll see if Botha targets the head of Etienne, the vulnerable spot when he went down 7 times with Okendo.
Botha talked about the new training regimen, but I'll tell you, he still looks pretty soft and a little bit big in the midsection. I got to wonder if he's actually doing as much road work as he needs to.
Well, he is down from 241 to 233.
Break it clean. No.
But I'm not sure how that will translate into conditioning.
You can lose weight through diet. Losing it through work is a whole different ballgame.
Well, one thing's for sure, Bobby, 2 fighters with a lot of heart, as Botha just walked into a blast. Will this come down to who has the bigger heart? Etienne couldn't wait for this fight. He said he's never felt this way before a fight. Very eager to prove that his power, his chin and skills are underestimated, underrated.
I think this has been a combination of a war of wills and conditioning as well as toughness. And Etienne showing a little bit better defense already, not getting hit clean with those right hands.
Botha said he's prepared to destroy the Black Rhino. His trainer, Jesse Reed, told us they've trained for 10, but it won't go past 5. Etienne on the attack once again.
All right, let's go. Get out of there. Break it clean. Step back. Step back.
Botha said he used to burn himself out in the gym. He now has the stamina if it goes deep. And the key word they used was angles, using his shoulders, more turning. Overall, instead of beating himself in the gym, he said he's now saving himself for the fight.
Let's go. Break it clean.
You notice right now, Francois Botha is going backward continually. He does not as effective with his power going backward, his weight's moving backward. He's not nearly as good a boxer as most fighters that move backward are. Not a boxing type. He comes forward, he's well.
And he's going in reverse right now. As Etienne attacks with the left hook to the neck. Missing with the right. Botha trying to land with that deceptive right of his, but thus far no dice.
You hold it, Francois.
Final seconds of the opening round. It's scheduled for 10, a non-title affair in the heavyweight division.
Showtime brings you the very best in premium entertainment.
I know I'm a monster.
If you're gonna kill me, please do it fast.
I am reborn!
That's hilarious. Quick question? Sure. Shut up. I'm just having desserts and liquor.
We will be cruel to the German. You don't have to worry about me.
It's all you want. It's the best. It's Showtime. You can get $25 cash back when you order Showtime. Call 1-888-SHOWTIME now.
Built with quality and backed with the best coverage in America, including a 100,000-mile powertrain warranty. That's 40,000 more miles than Ford. Chevy Silverado half-ton, a Consumer's Digest Best Buy, and the most dependable, longest-lasting full-size pickups on the road.
Now get 0% APR for 72 months on 2010 Silverado half-ton models, with an average finance savings around $5,800.
I may be in my pajamas right now, but I'm not going to bed. I'm going to college online to get a degree. Education Connection will connect you to the right online college for free. And log on now, and Education Connection will send you their free success kit stuffed with information on online schools, scholarships, even degrees that take the least amount of time. This is a $100 value, and it's yours, free.
Log on to myschoolnow.com. That's myschoolnow.com.
If you owe more than $5,000 in credit card debt, medical bills, or if you're just struggling to make ends meet during these tough economic times, call the number on your screen now. Start living your life on your terms and end your debt for good.
Inventors, InventHelp can help you try to patent your idea and submit it to companies. Call 1-800-232-4033 for free information. That's 1-800-232-4033.
Bitter rivals, simmering feuds, old grudges settled the hard way. Unbelievable action! Classic boxing, weeknights 8 Eastern on ESPN Classic.
J.C. Davis wants Etienne to box more.
I think that was solid advice, Steve. I think he gave the right advice. Get this guy later. So far, both has come out. He's not throwing 4, 5, and 6 punch combinations. And he's moving, not really side to side, but straight back. Not doing much different. And the punch output, it's not there.
A small welt developing underneath the left eye of the White Buffalo. As Etienne comes forward and throws punches. Some of those landing.
See, Botha can't keep this pace, and Etienne knows it. So does his trainer in the corner. We just told him, get this guy later. You can box. Don't have to slow. Don't put yourself in harm's way if you don't have to.
Botha's trying to end the night on one punch. The big right, but it's too looping, too wide, too telegraphed. They were working on trying to tighten up that right hand, but so far it's still out there and ready to be caught.
Things that Jesse Reed said he's changed have not been noticeable yet.
Etienne just missing with the left hook, but it got Botha's attention and the crowd.
So when Botha throws that big 1-2, even when he misses, Etienne's right back with 3, 4, 5, and 6 punches like this. Botha cannot win this fight this way.
Etienne who throws a lot of punches. No let up here. Midway through round 2, scheduled for 10. Etienne in the red with the black and white trim, both in the white.
When Etienne works in behind the jab and doesn't look for those big one shots, he's so much more effective. Double, triple jab, works the right hand to the body. There you see the jab working. There's only one. He needs 2 and 3 to work it in.
Etienne has been the aggressor for the most part to this point. Pushing Botha back. Botha hasn't had many answers offensively, just the right hand. Now he's trying to use the left more. There's that stiff jab sending Botha back by Clifford Etienne. And he's got a good jab. Again, Etienne coming forward. A whipping right.
Etienne's trying to work the body a little bit on the inside there. I think he's whipping his punches a little too much, a little too hard. Calm down a little bit. He's a little excited. And just work Botha because he's obviously in better condition.
Etienne with the jab. Let's see if it follows up with a right. We approach the final 10 seconds of the second. Another round for the Black Rhino.
Relax. Relax. You got it. Breathe deep. Breathe deep. Remember, this is a boxing contest. You're going to beat this up here. You understand? Still work the jabs, work the upper body fence, and combinations, all right?
Are you turning your shoulders? All right, get those shoulders turned. I like that looping right hand, left hook. If you pull him into a turn to the side and pull him into the hook and then an uppercut, you drill him, all right? All right, nice and relaxed. That's it. Come on, deep one. That right hand, come back with a hook. Our left uppercut. Come on,
Etienne, who has really applied a lot of pressure here in the first 2 rounds. 15 of his 17 knockouts in 3 rounds or less, as you just saw. What do you think of what Jesse Reed was telling the White Buffalo?
Well, he's telling him basically smart things, but he's also got to just simply tell him he's got to work more. His output has to be there. He can't win by getting outworked every minute of every round. Both of these fighters, and again, I can't imagine if Frans got both not speak that late because he gets so tired. But early on, both these guys very dangerous. 82% knockouts for both, 88% in the first 3 rounds for Black Rhino.
Botha coming on board now in round 3. Botha's last fight, an 8th round TKO loss to Vladimir Klitschko. In a report recently, he said he felt that Etienne's better than Klitschko. I don't know about that, but Etienne is getting the better of Botha here tonight so far. Good right cross there to the head. Another straight right hand this time by Botha. He landed those last 2.
Let's go break it,
His
fellas,
2 best punches thus far. So that right hand of Botha is starting to find a home.
Let's go break
And it has temporarily slowed the Black Rhino in his tracks.
See, the spurts are far and few between. Both will wait, they'll throw a few jabs. Throw some of those jabs just to keep Etienne off him, not necessarily to score.
Botha seems to be enamored with his power. And he does have some power.
Break it clean.
But it's not that great.
Frans Botha is not a one-punch knockout artist. He has good power, but he clubs you down, he'll beat you down over the course of rounds. But again, that's not with a big pace. You don't have a great chin, he can take you out, but outside that, he's not good.
And in this case, Bobby, I do believe he's aiming for the head, the temple, or the ears of Clifford Etienne, which was so successful several fights back for Fresno Kendo, when he put Etienne down 7 times, an uncanny 7 times.
Right, but Francois Botha's hit him a few times semi-cleanly, no ill effects for Etienne, and Etienne has been the one doing more of the damage.
Botha again missing wildly with the right. But this is the better of the 3 rounds thus far for the White Buffalo.
I don't think he won the round. I don't think he's come close to winning the round yet, but it's certainly the best of the 3 rounds.
Fight inside and get out.
The other 2 are pretty lopsided for Etienne doing the work.
Again, Botha on the attack now. Back comes Etienne with a flurry.
All right, let's go. Get out.
He lands 3, 4, and 5 punch flurries, and Botha, when he lands, is 1, 2 at a time. That's it.
It's time for the Rent-A-Center clearance event.
Clearance event? That name needs some pow. How about Rent-A-Center Clearance Mania?
Save up to 50% on select items throughout the store, all with no credit needed.
Rent-A-Center Savings Smash Up.
Okay. How about Hurry to Rent-A-Center Savings Smash Up Clearance Mania event?
What do you think?
Nice.
Championship Boxing, Thursdays at 8 Eastern on ESPN Classic.
I've always wanted to be an artist. I always did through my whole childhood.
Art Instruction Schools has been successfully training artists since 1914.
All the skills I learned in the school were very helpful. They made me draw and paint things I might have not done, but that was good for me.
Their fully accredited distance learning courses offer instruction in all fields of art.
The people that hired me said that my portfolio was better than most of the college graduates.
I love to draw, you know, it's really inspiring to me. I was always able to draw pretty well, but was missing, you know, a good structural foundation, and that's what Art Instruction Schools found for me.
You'll learn at your own pace in the comfort and privacy of your home. So if you'd like to become a better artist, follow your passion with Art Instruction Schools. Take the first step. Call this number for your art test. There's no obligation. You must be 18 years or older to call.
It is round 4, scheduled for 10. Former Botha cutman Jesse Reed, brought back by Botha's wife and manager Elsie. Reed more of an instructor, as you can hear, than a cheerleader. He says that Botha was not using the skills that he's got up to this point, and you could hear him plainly say just a moment ago. Box ball, box ball.
Let's go. Get out of there.
That's just it, though, Steve. He's not a boxer. He doesn't have a boxer's body. He isn't a boxer type. He's heavy. He's not light on his feet. He doesn't float. Just not his style of boxing.
And fighters, as you well know, usually revert.
They revert to their basic natural instincts, and both is to come forward, throw one or two big punches, and then hold. Like he's doing there.
Trying to get Etienne into a sloppy fight, as Botha normally does with his opponents.
So Botha is not the type of fighter that's very effective moving backward, and for the entire first 3.5 rounds, that's what he's been doing. He's backing up. He's not effective that way. Minimizes his power. He's not a speed demon. He's relatively slow.
Etienne's punches are getting harder.
Botha walked into a nice right hand right there. But he does have a great chin. He's probably the tougher of the two, but I don't believe the better fighter.
He's been down just 4 times in 50 professional fights. Etienne 8 times, but 7, of course, in that one fight. The only other time he was down was in his 14th fight, Etienne, against a fighter named James Jones. Etienne dropped in the first round and came back to stop Jones in the second. So showing a lot of heart there.
Now there he got it with a pretty clean shot. He didn't block it and smiled. No real effects, as you might have thought after some of the things with Fresokenda.
Both are jabbing, missing wildly with the right. He sticks the jab upstairs in the face of Botha.
Let's go. Get out. Get out. No.
And elbow Adolf has to go to work. Under a minute left in round 4, scheduled for 10. Botha in the white, Etienne in the red with the black and white trim. Etienne just walking into a stiff right hand to the head, showing that he's got some resiliency. I don't know, maybe that fight with Okendo was an aberration. Maybe it was a fluke. But 7 times it still makes you shake your head. And they were all the result of the same type of punch, a clubbing right.
Big right hand by Etienne over the top. That was the best punch of the night so far.
And he's got Botha on the run and on the ropes.
Your feet so rough that you need a sander? Jagged enough to pop a balloon? Or tear through pantyhose? Now there's the amazing Heel-tastic, the miracle solution to dry, cracked feet.
Within 24 to 48 hours, I could see an improvement in my skin, and what a difference it makes immediately. My feet feel so much softer. They feel like baby's feet.
This easy-to-use, soothing balm helps to protect skin against dry, cracked heels.
My feet were so dry and cracked, now I'm not embarrassed to wear sandals anymore.
Just glide it like a roll-on with no mess and no fuss.
I actually formulated this product for myself because I had cracks that were so bad they bled. Lotions and creams sit on the top of the skin. The problem is deeper. This actually gets to the cause of the problem.
Heel-tastic contains a rare blend of neem and karanja oils used for centuries by ancient Eastern civilizations to heal skin from within.
My feet felt a lot softer. They didn't seem to crack or bother me.
Anytime I get any type of dry skin, it's like it magically disappears. I have no more callousing, no more cracking. My skin looks great.
So stop hiding horrendous heels and start loving your feet again with Heel-tastic Cracked Heel Renewal. Call now and get Heel-tastic for just $20. But if you order right now, we'll cut the price in half to just $10. But we're still not done. When you order, we'll double the value to 2 Heel-tastics. And we'll even include our 10-piece precision grooming kit. It includes every grooming tool you need to always look your best. A $40 value, just pay separate shipping and handling.
There was no residue. It smelled wonderful, and it took care of the problem, finally.
That's right. You get 2 Heel-tastics and the 10-piece grooming kit, a $60 value, all for just $10. Here's how to order.
Call 1-800-718-4392 to order Heel-tastic. But call now. We're giving away a bonus $40 value when you order. So call 1-800-718-4392. Call now.
43 warriors will start out in these hills, but this time of year, it always seems to come down to just 2, fighting for the final spot.
The Carfax 400 at Michigan, Sunday at 1 Eastern on ESPN.
Weeknights on ESPN Classic.
Unbelievable action!
Bitter rivals, simmering feuds, old grudges settled the hard way.
It is over! It is over!
Classic boxing, weeknights 8 Eastern, only on ESPN Classic.
As they come out for round 5, scheduled for 10.
Well, I'm not seeing the 4, 5, and 6 punch combinations that Jesse Reed and Botha promised us. His angles as far as movement in and out, not really much different than usual. I'm not really seeing anything different.
Etienne has clearly had the upper hand to this juncture. And now he's going to the stiff jab. Botha continues to miss with the looping overhand right.
He got hit with a nice right hand to the body, did Botha.
Now
sort of winced a little.
Botha retaliating to the body. Botha with a series of jabs, but not getting much done. There's a good right hand by Etienne to the head of Botha on the ropes.
Etienne needs to work just a little bit more behind the jab. He's working nicely, but and some of the counters are good, but if he works behind the jab, he'll zero in on the range better, because Botha is leaning just one direction, back.
And the longer this fight goes, Etienne has the advantage. Good straight right hand by Etienne. Nice combination by Etienne.
No, don't hold it. Get out of there. Get out of there.
Etienne, who is an excellent football player, a linebacker in high school here in Louisiana. Got many big-time scholarships. Kicks to the body shots. Halfway round 5, we'll take a look at press row. Buddy DiLiberto from WWL Radio. Rodney Mallett, the advocate. Baton Rouge and King Simeon from the Times-Picayune in New Orleans. At this point, it's unanimous for the Black Rhino, the local brother.
Black Rhino versus the White Buffalo, Animal Kingdom.
No truth to the rumor. It's in the ring doctor.
Big right hand and hurt Etienne.
Yeah.
Wobble him.
Etienne's in trouble out of nowhere. Frans Botha with a minute to go in the 5th round. 4, 5. It was all Etienne up to that point.
7, 8, 9.
He's got 45 seconds to get through the round, and Botha goes right back to it.
Etienne is still in trouble, and his left hand is down.
Etienne is on unsteady legs. He's got his hands down. He's just flailing away. Botha with a dramatic turnaround.
Botha trying to really line him up and measure him.
He just pushes him down. That's not a knockdown.
That's sort of a wrestling move.
20 seconds to go in the 5th. It all happened with about a minute to go in round 5. And Etienne just trying to hang on.
Etienne got hit with a right hand on the top of the temple that started this whole thing. It may be his Achilles heel. It certainly looks that way.
Well, he keeps insisting it's a balance issue. And he's walking to the wrong. Where's he going? He's walking to the wrong corner. Either that or he just wants to say something to Botha.
Excuse me, but weren't computers supposed to eliminate all the paper from our lives? If you're feeling buried by all the piles of paper in your home or office, maybe it's time you traded in the old filing cabinet for a new office assistant. Well, meet the Neat Desk Scanner and Organizer, the only scanner that actually thinks while it scans. With Neat Desk, all your important documents from business cards, receipts, insurance forms, just about any paper document can be scanned all at once and then recognized and organized with the NeatWork software. Pretty neat, huh? But that's just the beginning. NeatDesk takes all the information that was locked in your filing cabinet and makes it easy to find and easy to use. So that box of receipts quickly becomes a manageable expense report so you can track your spending. That pile of business cards can go directly into your computer's contact list. Virtually any piece of paper, from medical records to recipes, automatically becomes a searchable document that you can find with just a simple keyword. Neat organizers can be both powerful and portable, with 2 models to choose from. So staying organized at home or on the road is now easier than ever. Neat organizers have been featured on Oprah's list of favorite things, the CBS Morning Show, the Martha Stewart Show, and countless other media outlets. So give us a call or go to tryneat.com and learn how you can try a Neat Organizer for 30 days absolutely free. That's right. For a limited time, we'll send you either our Neat Desk or our Neat Portable Organizer free for 30 days. We'll even refund the cost of all shipping and handling. That's how confident we are that you'll love your Neat Organizer.
Our tax accountant loves us now. I no longer have a bag of receipts. I have one button that I push and send all our tax forms to him within minutes.
So give us a call or go to tryneat.com for your free 30-day trial and say goodbye to all that paper with the Neat Desk scanner and organizer.
Modern rivalries, non-stop action, and the champs who always deliver. From the Showtime Archives, Championship Boxing, Thursdays at 8 on ESPN Classic.
We'll see if Etienne has fully recovered from that disastrous end of round 5. It's round 6 scheduled for 10. After Etienne was in control, Botha with a dramatic turnaround, a heavy right hand to the temple, and once again, the Achilles heel of the Black Rhino.
You can be sure that the Black Rhino is going to have to hold up. He's going to have to do something to get the White Buffalo from coming at him, and he just did. He laid a 1-2 in him real well.
Etienne starts the round strong. He comes right at Botha. Well, that was a unique end to the round 5. After Etienne was in trouble, he followed Botha to his corner to say something. I'm curious to hear later what he was doing there. They're chanting Rhino. They expected about 4,000 here at the New Orleans Arena. It's a very enthusiastic crowd behind Etienne.
Etienne right now is showing good combinations and punches, a little off balance, but he still doesn't look like his feet are completely under. He still looks like he has a little bit of wobble.
Punches being blocked now by Botha. He's probably got the better defense of the two men.
I don't know that he's got a better defense, but he has a better chin, it looks like. It looks like he's just more tough, more durable.
Etienne, though, does have a bad habit of keeping his hands down too low. His right hand's down low. Etienne grazing with that left hook. The crowd thought it was a more effective punch, but it was right above us, and it didn't hit him fully.
Right now, you would think there would be a little more of a, not a sense of urgency for the Buffalo, but he might be a little more enthusiastic about coming off that round. We had Etienne in such big trouble. But once again, I think it's an indication that his conditioning is severely lacking. He just needs something different.
So has Francois Botha let Etienne off the hook here? He had him in terrible trouble at the end of round 5. Now it's near the end of round 6. And he's let Etienne back in. Etienne just losing his footing.
Etienne got a hit on the top of the head again a little bit, too.
They're calling it a knockdown. And listen to this reaction.
7, 8, let's go, box.
Etienne's not objecting. He got hit on top of the head and it looked like it wobbled his legs. And when he got bent over, both just pushed him down.
So that's the second knockdown of the fight for Francois Botha. So Etienne is now down 10 times in his career, 2 times tonight. Final seconds of round 6, a fight that has suddenly turned in favor of the White Buffalo. A very concerned opponent, a very concerned spectator, Tiffany Etienne, the wife of Clifford Etienne, who is clearly emotional after what she has been seeing.
This is the 7th round coming up. You still got time. I want you to box and move. Catch yourself first. You understand? Don't get involved in no slugfest. Go later for that. I want you to
take a look at the knockdown from round 5. Here he gets wobbled, his right hand to the temple. Again, you see him, he's not on steady legs, trying to hold on. Eventually a nice right uppercut in here. Right there, and Botha puts him on the canvas. Now this round, he comes in right there, gets hit on top of the head. His legs wobble a little bit, and he just goes down. And I tell you, it just doesn't look good. And his wife very upset. You can see her crying. Very emotional. Very emotional.
7.
Yeah, go ahead.
And you know what?
Scheduled for 10.
I had it 4 rounds to 2, but I have it dead even because of the 2 extra points for the knockdowns. So this is anybody's fight right now, fellas.
Etienne dancing around.
You see, even when he dances, he leaves his left hand low, and that leaves a perfect opportunity for both or any other fighter to hit him in the right part,
You're putting it on
left side of his jaw, right on the temple area.
You recall in the Terrence Lewis fight here on Showtime, he was vulnerable in the later rounds there. But it's usually Botha who has the lapses of concentration and conditioning and endurance in the late rounds.
No.
Botha wanted to let fly on the break. Got a dirty look from Elmo Adolf.
And it was funny too, Botha whispered something in the ear of Etienne when he had him on the ropes. I'm not sure what.
He'd like to put his fist in his ear. The way things have been going for Clifford Etienne, that could end it.
Let's go. Get out. Break it clean.
Well, I think we both thought, you in particular, that Etienne would be too busy. Too much of a high work rate for the White Buffalo.
Which he was for the first 4 rounds, and is this round, but he got hurt. And once he gets hurt, anything's possible.
That was the end of round 5 with a right hand by Botha. Then Etienne goes down again for the second time on a
questionable
knockdown. A half hit, half.
But here he's winning this round. He's outworking both again. Tired, doing what the old Botha always does. Nothing.
Well, let's see if Etienne can take advantage.
All Etienne really has to do is the double jab, a right hand hook, and then back off. Do it again.
Break it clean. Step back all the way. No.
Once he throws more than 2 or 3 punches, Botha doesn't react well.
Nice right hand there onto the chin by Botha.
No. All right, let's go.
And holding and hitting by Botha. Etienne reacts. Etienne's getting very frustrated.
Etienne swinging wildly, hitting both in the temple. This is where the conditioning becomes a factor. Etienne much better condition.
Etienne missing wildly, and Botha walks in. Botha looking the pressure of the 2 here. And who would have thought we'd be saying that?
Your feet so rough that you need a sander? Jagged enough to pop a balloon? Or tear through pantyhose? Now there's the amazing Heel-tastic, the miracle solution to dry, cracked feet.
Within 24 to 48 hours, I could see an improvement in my skin and what a difference it makes immediately.
My feet feel so much softer. They feel like baby's feet.
This easy-to-use, soothing balm helps to protect skin against dry, cracked heels.
My feet were so dry and cracked, now I'm not embarrassed to wear sandals anymore.
Just glide it like a roll-on with no mess and no fuss.
I actually formulated this product for myself because I had cracks that were so bad they bled. Lotions and creams sit on the top of the skin. The problem is deeper. This actually gets to the cause of the problem.
Heel-tastic contains a rare blend of neem and karanja oils used for centuries by ancient Eastern civilizations to heal skin from within.
My feet felt a lot softer. They didn't seem to crack or bother me.
Anytime I get any type of dry skin, it's like it magically disappears. I have no more callousing, no more cracking. My skin looks great.
So stop hiding horrendous heels and start loving your feet again with Heel-tastic Cracked Heel Renewal. Call now and get Heel-tastic for just $20. But if you order right now, we'll cut the price in half to just $10. But we're still not done. When you order, we'll double the value to 2 Heel-tastics. And we'll even include our 10-piece precision grooming kit. It includes every grooming tool you need to always look your best. A $40 value, just pay separate shipping and handling.
There was no residue. It smelled wonderful, and it took care of the problem, finally.
That's right. You get 2 Heel-tastics and the 10-piece grooming kit, a $60 value, all for just $10. Here's how to order.
Call 1-800-718-4392 to order Heel-tastic. But call now. We're giving away a bonus $40 value when you order. So call 1-800-718-4392. Call now.
things have turned out at this stage, is this the time now where experience really pays off for Botha?
It really could if he has the condition to use that experience, Steve. That's so important because right now it could just be a matter of who can do more and who can throw more punches. Of course, the chin, the durability is a big factor because all it takes is one shot from Botha. We saw what happened. Etienne loses legs, loses the round, 2 points. Big.
You heard Jesse Reed in Botha's corner. He said, I really want to win this round. It's round 8. He said, you're not going to get a decision here in New Orleans. This is Etienne's hometown. Boy, it's been called Call of the Wild. It certainly was a wild turn of events in rounds 5 and 6. And now it's survival of the fittest.
Ring experience here is for Botha. At the same time, we talk about it. He's been many more rounds, and he's been in there with much bigger players. He's been in there with the Tysons, the Lennox Lewis, Shannon Briggs, et cetera, Michael Moore, Axel Schultz. This is something that Etienne hasn't gotten to yet. And although he's almost the same age, as a young career, his inexperience is very telling.
Etienne lost 10 long years while he was incarcerated. That's where he learned to box. So he's what you can call a young 32. Here are the times past 7 rounds. Botha again with the experience there. And he's 12-2-1 in those fights with a no contest.
Botha right now is just looking to time Etienne on the way in. He's throwing a little jab here and there, but he's looking to time with that right hand. Uppercut right over the top.
Upset at Botha and the headbutts, but it's because he's keeping his head too low, I believe. In fact, Elmo Adolph felt the same way.
You know, for both of them, it's a combination of their heads being down, but it's a combination of lack of balance. They're both overthrowing punches, and their heads are slamming because they're not in control of their bodies.
Combination upstairs by Botha. I think Botha in the last few rounds has been getting Etienne off balance a lot more than the other way around.
No matter who wins this fight, Steve, I'm telling you, he's right now.
Botha stagger.
He hit him with a beautiful right hand, caught him walking in.
Etienne trying to finish Botha off here in round 8.
What I was saying was no matter who wins this fight from here on out, based on the way it's gone, the stock does not go up.
The bell is sounded, and Etienne continued to hit Botha, and he goes down after the bell.
The referee didn't hear him. And the referee didn't hear the bell, neither did the fighters.
Sterling McPherson, that man in the ring there, is the promoter and friend of Botha. The two promoters, Les Bonanno and Sterling McPherson, for some crazy reason, jumping into the ring, and they're being tossed out by security. Sterling McPherson, and the other side was Bonanno.
The fighters and the referee didn't hear the bell. I wonder if they have a rule for that.
Etienne's wife, very emotional. What a wild scene here in New Orleans.
Wake up and recover yourself. Huh?
There's Sterling McPherson from Botha's corner. He used to be his trainer
You're in this fight. You get
and manager.
Turn your shoulders and start turning. Don't get
Let's
your
go
head
to Jim
on
Gray.
Steve, I just spoke to Elmo Adolph, the referee, in between the round here. He did not hear the bell. He did not hear the bell, and as he was approaching the fighters to break them up on the clinch, the round had actually been over. He did not hear the bell. Steve?
That's what we said. Now the two promoters are going at it. Sterling McPherson on the right, Les Bonanno, the local promoter from New Orleans in Etienne's corner, Both clearly upset. And why are they collecting the scorecards?
Let's go. Give me a
They're collecting the points that are added after each round. This fight is going to act like nothing happened.
Unbelievable. Round 9. There was a better than 2-minute break between rounds. Usually it's 1 minute. They're just trying to get everything back in order. Well, here we go. Round 9. 2 to go. Perhaps. Botha just throwing Etienne off to the ropes. This has turned into a call of the wild. Etienne jumps on Botha. This time he does it at the beginning of the round. And he wants to make sure this time.
Get out, let's go.
The 2-minute rest actually helped Botha.
I would think so.
All right, let's go. Break it clean, fellas. Break it clean.
Botha was in trouble at the end of the 8th round and was put down after the bell. Elbow in off. The ref didn't hear it. We heard it because it was sitting right next to him.
Right,
Just now, the leg sort of wobbled a little funny for Etienne, almost as if he got hurt again by one of those overhand rights.
Don't hit and hold.
What would Jack London have thought about this call of the wild? The crowd chanting Rhino, who just got whacked with a right, then a left hook to the chin.
I think one of those right hands on top of the head hurt the Rhino a little bit.
Clean. Let's go.
He's not punching like he was when he came out in this round. Obviously, he's had a better punch output for the entire fight, and through his career, that's what he does. He punches all the way to the bitter end.
Let's
He's not
go.
doing
Let's
it
go.
now. I think he's hurt.
Press row has Etienne ahead.
As do I. 76-74.
Pretty close.
No.
I'm sorry, 76-73 I have.
It will be tough for Botha to get a decision here in Etienne's backyard. He knows he's got to knock Etienne out, and he's trying.
Let's go. Get out of
But
here.
he was almost
No. Get out.
out on his feet
Get out.
in the last round. Botha coming on.
Botha now coming forward. One of the things I thought was keys to victory, him putting the pressure on, him backing up the Black Rhino. And right now he's doing it, but not as effectively as he might like.
Botha missing with the right hand.
All right, let's go. Don't hit and hold. Let's go, fellas. Let's go.
Both are now exhausted. This could come down to a battle of will, a battle of heart.
Let's go. No. None of that. Let's go, fellas. No. Let's go. Break it clean.
And that's round 9. 1 to go.
Showtime brings you the very best in premium entertainment.
I know I'm a monster.
If you're gonna kill me, please do it fast.
I am reborn!
That's hilarious. Quick question? Sure. Shut up. I'm just having desserts and liquor.
We will be cruel to the German.
You don't have to worry about me.
It's all you want. It's the best. It's Showtime. You can get $25 cash back when you order Showtime. Call 1-888-SHOWTIME now.
ESPN Sunday Night Baseball. The playoff hunt is on in the National League East as the Phillies look to continue their second-half surge against David Wright and the Mets. Phillies-Mets, Sunday night at 8 on ESPN. Everybody watches on Sunday night.
Weeknights on ESPN Classic.
Unbelievable action.
Bitter rivals, simmering feuds, old grudges settled the hard way.
It is over.
Classic boxing, weeknights, 8 Eastern, only on ESPN Classic.
Our power trips to D.C. are a family affair. And the energy here is just electric. From spy games and surprising places to master chefs and masterpieces. The power in D.C. really does belong to you. Create your own power trip.
My power trips to D.C. are always a weekend thing. We get started with a little spring and grab some inspiration at Eastern Market and head up to U Street. The whole world comes here Old friends like Marvin Gaye and the Duke. And new ones, too. So come on. Create your own power trip.
Like a baby and bang him. And pick him up with uppercuts. Come on.
Let's take a look at that late bell. There's the bell.
He just collapses in exhaustion there after the bell at the end of round 8. And here's round 10. At this point, you look for Botha to need a knockout to win.
Pretty much. He's got to win a round by 3 points. I think it's 85-83. I have it 6 rounds to 3. But, the knockdowns.
He pushes him down. That's not a knockdown. Etienne has been down twice in this fight. The second was a little bit on the questionable side.
No. Don't push him down, all right?
But that was clearly a push.
Yes, you did push him down, all right?
Botha refuting the referee. Elbow 8 on. Well, let's see if they both put it all out there now for the 10.
Both is trying with all he has. There's no quitting both either. He's trying to land that right hand at all costs. And I think now, attrition becoming a huge factor for both men.
Etienne's won all 4 of his fights that have gone to a decision. Both the 4-0-1 in 10-round decisions, in case you're wondering.
All right, let's go. Get out of there. No. Get out, fellas. Get out.
But if this goes to the judges, I'd be very surprised if Etienne doesn't get it.
Not only in Louisiana where he's a native, but I still think he's outworked Botha for the vast majority of the fight. Without a knockdown this round, on my scorecard, Etienne can't lose the fight.
And that is an unbiased opinion, yes?
Unbiased opinion. I think he's losing this round.
All right. You hold it and quit it.
Etienne on the attack.
No, don't punch. Let's go.
But not very effectively. A minute to go in the fight.
Get up. Keep your head up.
Etienne's still leaning over his head, his hand down and his head leaning the same direction, get hit on top of it.
No.
Get up. Reasonably consistently. Botha is, like you said, not that big a puncher. Not that.
All right, let's go. Get out of there. Break it clean. Step back.
They're both fatigued, tired. 30 seconds to go in the fight.
I think the performances are equally bad. I think nobody's stock goes up. Let the winner, not the loser.
All right, let's go.
Well, it sure started out differently, though, didn't it?
Sure did.
Botha trying to land with that heavy right. Coming up to 10 seconds. He's just the big body just leaning on Etienne. Etienne is shaking up here. But he's only got 5 more seconds. Not sure exactly what happened there. But that's it anyway. It becomes academic. Botha puts his hands up in victory. Hears it from the crowd in negative fashion.
You'll never hear me
limping around.
You'll never hear me say this, or you'll never hear me say this again. I'd like to see him call this a draw.
Wow. You're right about that.
Courage tonight, my friend.
Etienne clearly shaken up there in the final 5 to 10 seconds as he's being leaned on heavily on the ropes by the White Buffalo. What a strange fight this was. Etienne's wife, Tiffany.
After the bell, I know.
And I definitely don't think either fighter helped their cause reestablish themselves in the top 10. Legitimate top contenders. It just didn't happen that night.
Well, now you got 2 guys upset at you. First it was Etienne, now both. Let's get it quickly up to Jim Gray with Elmo Adolf.
All right, thank you very much, Steve. Elmo, what happened there at the end of the 8th round when Botha was hit and knocked down well after the bell?
Well, what happened was that I didn't hear the bell. With all the crowd noise, I didn't hear the bell. I can only call it an accidental situation, and I'm not going to penalize anybody of it.
Both of the fighters stopped. Apparently, other than Etienne, but Botha definitely stopped.
Apparently didn't stop, but one of them knocked it down.
Botha stopped clearly.
Well, I didn't see it that they both stopped clearly, okay? And I didn't hear the bell, so I'm going on the basis that I didn't hear the bell. It's an accidental situation, and I'm not going to penalize anybody for hitting after the bell if I didn't hear it myself, okay?
Is that why you gave him 2 minutes when the rules state that you're only allowed 1 minute in between rounds?
No. On an accidental injury, okay? And this could be considered accidental. I can give up to 5 minutes.
Well, let's take a look at it, Elmo, right here. And you can see what happens here at the end of the 8th round. And I'll let you know when the bell rings. As you see, it's winding down. Still time. Coming down the final seconds here. I'll let you know. There's the bell.
Well, it's
about 3 punches after a good 4 or 5 seconds.
If you run it again and you say that's the bell, then it should have been a knockdown if you look at it, okay? Because he hit him.
Elmo, you're way off. He hit him 3 or 4 times after the bell. I don't think I've ever been in a situation where the referee has not been able to hear the bell. The commission right in front of you is waving it off.
Well,
not to castigate you. I mean, you made a mistake and it's a human error. Everybody understands human error, but
maybe I need to get my hearing fixed then, because all I can tell you is that I did not hear the bell. If you can't take that,
here it is again. Look at. That's it. That's the bell. 1, 2.
You can't take what I've told you.
No, I understand that. I accept that.
Of what went on, I did not hear the bell.
But should a fighter be penalized because of that?
Well, who got penalized?
He got knocked in the head 3 times after that and got knocked down.
This is my ring from the standpoint of what I'm doing, Tim. Okay. If I don't conclude within my own feelings that the man should be in any way penalized, that was not the case. I did authorize an extra rest fine.
Okay, Elmo, we accept your answer, and I believe it was an honest mistake. It's just in this instance a bad mistake.
Well, that's your opinion. I respect your opinion. Try and respect ours. We're the ones that are in here. You try it someday.
Well, that's not what I'm paid to do, Elmo. Steve?
Well, a controversial ending there, as Etienne Botha is the prelim for Adolph Gray.
The human error factor.
Well, I mean, I give Elmo Adolph credit for at least being honest.
Well, with the options that are open to him, he can't penalize some. If he doesn't hear the bell, and one of the fighters doesn't hear the bell, I think it'd be difficult to penalize him.
All right, we'll get back to it. Let's get the decision, though, from Thomas Triber.
Ladies and gentlemen, after 10 rounds of boxing, we go to the scorecards. Judge Paul Sita scores the bout 95-93 in favor of Botha. And both judges, Barry Orgeron and Kenny Sentes, are in agreement, scoring the bout exactly the same, 94-94. This bout is a majority draw.
Well, you called it.
That's almost reasonable to me.
A majority draw between Etienne and Botha. A very wild, controversial fight. And you can hear the crowd reaction. They're not happy. It's a very unpopular decision here by the judges.
Neither of the animals are relegated out to pasture yet.
Well,
no closure.
No closure whatsoever. And how many times has this happened in boxing?